So we're talking about the holiday meltdown this year, and hopefully you haven't already had it. I've seen several people who have. It's not pretty. So still a few days or more left to get this accomplished, off your plate, and hopefully set in new habits for next year or the next holiday. So I'm Dr. Laura Dabney. I'm a relationship psychiatrist, and I've been in practice for 20 years and have seen a lot of this. So gather somebody's not, then where people get in trouble the most is trying to get these people to do more, right? So you're trying to change them. And guess what? What do we always say? Children too can need to learn that you aren't going to give them everything they want for the rest of their lives. Adults certainly can handle this, all right? If there's a fantasy they're going to hurt somebody, or someone's going to be angry or upset because you didn't give them whatever this year, let go of that, okay? See what really happens. I've never seen anybody stop talking about the meltdown or the problem in advance. This seems to be, it seems obvious when I say it, but I can't tell you many people don't think, okay, so how did this go last year? And maybe I can do something now to avoid it going badly again. Instead, they come in with gone badly, you do this tradition, or you're going to feel badly later, right? Or the guilt, I have to spend the time with so-and-so, usually an elderly person, or I'm going to feel badly later. Okay. You cannot, you listening? You cannot fix a future problem now. Make sense? You cannot fix a future problem now. I hear this all the time. Well, if I don't see them now, I'm going to feel guilty later or sad later. You are going to feel guilty and sad later because that's normal and that's life. So you can bust your butt all day today, but you're still aggressive. There are feelings that people have labeled as bad and feelings people have labeled good. And there is no such thing. There is no scale, people, none, for you to be soothed or feel better or whatever it is. And if you're ignoring that, you're not going to be able to change it. And so what's it going to keep doing? It's going to keep bothering you until what? Until the scale is, you're just building and blowing is the phrase I use a lot. Okay. Anger, sadness, neediness are all normal. So guess what happens if you have already an issue with those emotions during the holidays for lots of reasons, societal pressure, whatever you want to call it, those are worse, right? If you think you can't feel sad on the rest of the days of the week, you definitely aren't going to, you're somehow going to think you should never feel sad during the holidays. And that is nonsense. Your feelings don't take a hiatus on Christmas or New Year's or what have you. You have to allow yourself that time to process that emotion, whichever enemy emotion it is. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying, excuse me, people, I'm going to go take a walk. I'll be back. I'm going to go take a nap, or whatever it is you need to do to get that feeling processed. Back to our earlier talk here. If you can do it in advance, even better, even better. Maybe you get sad about the loss of a parent every holiday. Maybe you get sad about a child who can't come home or be with you for the holidays, okay? Say it go ahead, say that in advance, family member or members. It turns out I get sad every year about the loss of my dad, so I'm going to take a little break on Christmas Eve to have a little time to myself. There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody, I would be shocked if anybody said, no, you can't because our holiday tradition is blah, or you can't feel sad because it's supposed to be a happy time. Right? Go get that pressure about how there's some robot. Get this all up, out, resolved. Going to do this, and this. And of course, the unexpected thing is going to come up, but you'll be ready for it because you're not already maxed out. Okay, you're not already maxed out. The key to all of this is, and this is where a lot of people get confused, intimacy, right? Over the holidays or any other time, but especially that holiday intimacy we all want to bond with, get close to, have those feelings with our loved ones. It involves giving and taking. Both of those things are involved with intimacy. Think about it. What if they want? If I make it perfect, then they're going to make it perfect for me. ESP doesn't work any better on Christmas than